What is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie here. It is finally freaking time. I would like to apologize. I'm a couple days late. This was supposed to be last week, but you know what? We're not gonna question it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Fanverse Game Awards 2021. We got a ton of things to do. We will also have new trailers, awards, and at the same time, unlike last year, we'll also have a section dedicated to talking about Dark Deception Chapter 5 official from the recent Q&A by Vincent Levings. I hope you guys enjoy this. Now, without wasting any more time, let us jump into it. We're gonna start off with our first category. Yep, we're jumping right straight into the awards. Now, first category, as last year, Games for Impact. Fan games that have created an impact based on them being a little different to what people would expect. And here were the nominees. This one was a little tough, ladies and gentlemen. The winner for Games for Impact is none other than Dark Deception Classic by Nide. Well done, Nide, for creating this amazing game. I have recorded it, I have played it, I don't know when I will post it, but it's a great game. Really different from anything we've seen in Dark Deception community, and I would encourage everyone to create as many games as possible as long as it is fun. The next category is none other than Best Narrative. This, if you don't know already, is for the games that have a great narrative story, basically. A good packaging of the story, and the winner having the best narrative in a fan game goes to Dark Disillusion by Thingamajig and Ballisti. Congratulations, really good game. It is a really good game. If you haven't played it out, check it out yourself. It is a cult-ish game. Really nasty, really nasty. It would have been Fanverse Game Awards without some trailers. So here is our first world premiere of Dark Deception Fanverse Game Awards 2021. Enjoy. I am so happy that this franchise, this community is maturing, their fan games are leveling up. You can see the work that is being put into this game. You love to see it. I love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. Dark Disillusion Chapter 2 is coming this year. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is Best Score and Music. And the winner for Best Score and Music goes to Ink Deception by Indie Games Studio. Even right now, I am surprised how good the game actually is. It's just Chapter 1, it is small, it is a very tight experience, but it is really good, and the soundtrack, the score, and the audio design of it is really good. Hence, it won the award for Best Score and Music. And speaking of Best Score and Music, ever since I heard this soundtrack, I wanted to showcase this. So you know what? Check it out and let me know, how do you feel about this one? I wanted to say, how do you think about this one? But you know what? We're not gonna question it. Nasty. I cannot wait to see how this game is gonna turn out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, another category time. This time around, Best Performance. Now, this one was a little tough, so we've decided that instead of announcing one winner, there will be two joint winners. So ladies and gentlemen, Best Performance in these fan games goes to Jessica Cloud from Ink Deception and Beers from Dark Disillusion. Jessica Cloud played by Del Bells, and unfortunately I couldn't find the name of Beers from Dark Disillusion. Both of them fan-freaking-tastic.
You see, I am powerful enough to allow us to both achieve what we want, but not on my own. I need my ring. Behind each of these portals, you will find a piece of my ring. Why don't I get it myself? I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Welcome, my friend. You want to free all of your friends and colleagues, don't you? My name is Jessica. I want to help you with this. This studio has secret sections that are not easy to get into. For this, Joey made this room, which contains 5 portals to the secret sections. These sections contain the soul shards of the workers that Joey left behind in the studio.
They've done an amazing job leveling up the quality of not only the fan game that they were part of, but also the community as well. I love to see this kind of stuff in our community. I love to see more of this, and I am hopeful that others will follow and we'll have other great games and other great performances. A long time ago, in 2020, when I made the first Fanverse Game Awards, the first trailer I've showed, a year has been passed, and it seems like now we're getting somewhere with that. So you know what? Take a look at this trailer and let me know what do you think about it. Check it out.
Another fly caught in my web. See you. Don't run away. Victor always knows where you are. And my other monsters too.
Devil's Power, ladies and gentlemen. Last time we barely had anything. There wasn't much back then, but now it seems like we are getting somewhere, and I'm actually really excited for it because the commitment last time till now, I can see the commitment and I'm here to support it 100%. Devil's Power, I think it's coming later this year. We're just gonna have to wait and see. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, as we're moving forward, is the best art direction. I don't think I have to explain best art direction, so we're just gonna move straight to the winner. The winner for the best art direction in a Discipline fan game last year goes to Trigger Daddy's On a Vacation by Mr. Tails. A very surprising game that caught me off guard, showcased the talent that Mr. Tails possesses and the beautiful art style. I know it is 16 to 18-bit 2D, but the way everything is drawn, it is a very well made game. It is a beautiful looking game. And yes, I still haven't beat the final level. It is that difficult. If you've seen the video, you guys already know. I'll put the link up in the cards. Last year when I did the Fanverse Game Awards, which was the first time, there was a game, a fan game I should say, that was featured very heavily. I'm kind of missing it right now. So you know what? Let's bring them back. Let's see what we got here.
If so, welcome to the big animation studio full of human suffering and secrets, recreated with the artifact I have taken from you. Try to get to the big concert hall in the music department if, of course, you survive.
Demon's Deception, yes, they are kinda sorta back, and this trailer was dropped on December 31st, 2021, which was the exact date, well, not 2021, but December 31st, 2020, or December 30, 2020, was the exact date when we premiered our Fanverse Game Awards 2020 show. This trailer, I was originally planning to add into Fanverse Game Awards, but I got late, but I'm still glad it's coming this year. They've won a ton of awards last year for best performance, best direction, score, and they're swinging big time. This next category, ladies and gentlemen, was added this year, and I wanted to add that because we had so many of those things, and I wanted to make sure that acknowledgement is given and credit is given to where it's due. This category, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than best fan game trailer of that year, 2021. Here were the nominees, and they were all amazing trailers, each one of them. And this was added in the votes that was shared to you guys to vote. And the winner for the best fan game trailer goes to Barely Buried Fan Game by SUBRIKE. The trailer was one of the most unique things I've seen in the fan game community. Until that trailer was done, I don't think anyone else had done something like that on that level. So well done, SUBRIKE, for creating that amazing trailer. We're hoping you do other great things moving forward with this community and franchise. And speaking of trailer, it's not really a trailer, but rather you can call it something, but you know what, just check it out.
Something bad happened. Something bad always happens. When a person is decimated by their actions and doesn't even know what to believe in anymore, one emotion always takes over. Agony. Agony infects someone, and that person will fall into a great state of despair. When someone is in such desperation, they will sacrifice anything to get out of it. Anything.
Five Joyful Nights, a game that we are hoping to see very soon. The build-up for this game has been great, and all the best to this team. The teasers and trailers have been great so far. Soundtrack amazing, well done. And whilst we're here, most anticipated game category is also here. You guys voted for this one, and the winner, ladies and gentlemen, for most anticipated game is none other than Five Joyful Nights. Well done. Speaking of things that I'm anticipating, here's something I'm anticipating as well. I'll put the link into the description down below for you to check it out. Not sure when the full thing is gonna drop, but I'm so excited. We've reacted to their previous possible gameplays, but this time around it's not just gonna be possible gameplay, it's actually fully cinematic. Again, link will be in the description down below. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the final two categories, it is time to do a small Dark Deception official Chapter 5 news update. So without wasting any more time, let us jump into it. So this Q&A didn't do much in terms of revealing Chapter 5, it was more towards Monsters and Mortals and other stuff, but we do got some things related to Chapter 5. As you know, Chapter 5, the first thing that's gonna drop is Chapter 5 Part 1. Now, I have suggested this in the past that instead of naming it Chapter 5 Part 1 or Chapter 5 Part 2, they should rename it to Chapter 5 and then Chapter 6. And Chapter 6 would be the last chapter for Dark Deception 1. Either way, in Chapter 4, we've seen a ton of cutscenes, like a bunch of them, one after the other. It was a movie. It was a Netflix movie. I bet that they can make a full animated series. If this gets popular, I would advise them to go out of their way to make an animated series, just like they made the Malik vs. Beers scene. They can make a small series of 4 to 5 to 6 episodes. It would be fantastic. It doesn't have to revolve around these characters. Coming back to the topic at hand, this time around, Vincent Living said that Chapter 5 will have even more cutscenes. But the good thing is that you don't have to sit around for an hour or two to watch a full movie. It would be spaced out. Here's me hoping that you have one cutscene before and after the level, one cutscene in the middle of the level, just more cutscenes in general to make the collecting soul shards more sensible. Look at Chapter 4. It makes sense why you're collecting soul shards. It made collecting soul shards serious. You're finally like, I get it. This is not just a fun thing. Hey, I'm collecting soul. I mean, it is fun, don't get me wrong, but it's not just fun. It is not just a hilarious thing. It makes sense. It is mature the way they explained it. That is something I'm hoping they tackle more and they make it into something like, I know I said Netflix. I know this, might never happen, but hey, never say never. The entertainment industry is changing rapidly and anything can happen at any second, so never say never. I'm hopeful, I'm positive one day it will happen. Regardless of it comes out on HBO Max, Netflix, Hulu, I don't care. Even on YouTube, we will take it, ladies and gentlemen. So more cutscenes coming right at you. More story, more lore in Chapter 5. Then it was revealed and confirmed that the Silent Shopper theme, I'm just gonna play it a little bit for you guys. Yes, this one, ladies and gentlemen, is the normal soundtrack for the level. So when you're roaming around and there is nobody chasing you, that is going to be the normal soundtrack. So what happens when you start to get chased by, seen by one of the mannequins? What is the chase theme then? Well, hear it for yourself. Look but don't touch. Part of me feels like this is a mechanic, look but don't touch. We'll talk about it more in the details. I'm glad this has been confirmed. But what other thing that has been confirmed is that the mall is huge. He's done a list of where the mall, in terms of how big it is, comes into the list. But what you need to be concerned about is the fact that you can do extra other things other than collecting soul shards in the mall. There was a teaser that was dropped. In there we saw a food court. I predicted back then that we'll be able to do extracurricular things. And I'm not talking about how we've seen the blood donor achievement. That was a little disappointing in my opinion. I didn't say anything back then because I was so immersed. But I'm gonna say it now. I was a little disappointed with how we got that achievement. What I was hoping is that randomly, we're collecting soul shards and there's the secret room. We open it and we go there and we hold or, spam F to give our blood and then we get an achievement. Something like that. Doing something that is, out of the order. The blood donor achievement was part of Chapter 4 that you have to do and then you get achievement anyway. So that was something a little disappointing. I hope they expand more on that and let players explore and add rewards, the small rewards left and right in the mall, and I would be really happy to do that. And speaking of that, again, we'll make a video on this one as well, but Super Dark Deception, the upcoming Dark Deception mobile game, was confirmed, and I reported on Twitter as well. You can follow me at SmackNPie that Super Dark Deception, a mobile game, will be part of Chapter 5 and will release separately on phones, mobile, Android, iOS as well. So not only you can play it on your phone, but it'll also be like a mini game in Dark Deception Chapter 5, which makes perfect sense because then when you're exploring the mall, not chasing soul shards, if you go into a secret room, mannequins stop chasing you. You go into the secret room, you see the arcade area. Oh, that would be so fun. Imagine roaming around, finding an arcade area, arcade shop or whatever, and you just go on and play Super Dark Deception. That would be so lit. That would be nasty. And Vince, if you are committing to this, might as well just add secrets in it, add lore in it, so we can predict Chapter 6 or Dark Deception 2 and whatnot. So I am so excited for that part of that. Is the situation right now with Chapter 5. Chapter 5 is shaping up to be the best chapter yet. Now we're gonna end this news portion with the 10th level. As we know, the 9th level is mannequins. 10th level will be part of Chapter 5, 2 levels. Someone would wonder, hey, what's gonna happen in 10th level? What's gonna happen in the 10th portal? Well, he didn't give us any specific hints or clues, but what he did say, ladies and gentlemen, is that the 10th level is unlike anything we've ever seen yet. In Dark Deception, it is a different thing. My take, my theory, I think you guys gonna have to wait on that aspect. Just predict it, theorize it yourself. For that blue ball in Chapter 4, barely buried, I think it has something to do with that. So ladies and gentlemen, that was Chapter 5 news update. Chapter 5, it's nasty. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be the best chapter yet. But before we end this video, ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 more categories left and we're gonna end this whole show. This has been a crazy show. I loved doing this. Fan Game Creator of the Year. Here are the nominees. You got Mr. Tails, who made Trigger Teddies Go on Vacation. You got SUBRIKE, who made Pizza Time with Murder Monkeys. You got Fans Reaper, who made a ton of things. I don't even have to introduce them. And then you got Knight, Dark Deception Classic. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys voted and your votes are in. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. This one is a bit surprising. Fan Game Creator of the Year, voted by you guys, goes to, it was very, very close between all 4 of them. None other than Fans Reaper. Congratulations, Fans Reaper. Another year, another victory. We have something from Fans Reaper that we'll share in just a second. But I wanted to congratulate and extend the congratulations to every other creator, not who is in the list, SUBRIKE, Mr. Knight, and other creators who didn't make the list, but you guys already know who you are. Congratulations to every single game, to every single creator that have made 2021 an amazing year for Dark Deception community. Keep at it. This whole show is to show you guys, the creators, the fan game creators, an acknowledgement and appreciation that we are grateful for the things that you do. So thank you. You guys are winners in my book. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to end this video, to end this show, this mammoth of the show that it'll be very easy for me to edit. Fan game of the year. This is what it's all been about, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about. This is all comes down to Dark Deception Fanverse Game Wars 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, these were the nominees. Trigger Teddies Go on Vacation by Mr. Tails. Pizza Time with Murder Monkeys by SUBRIKE. Dark Deception Classic by Knight. Barely Buried by SUBRIKE. And Christmas Mascots Fans Reaper. I wanted to explain that a little bit. Christmas Mascots did drop in 2021, not in 2020. Even though it says Christmas, it dropped in 2021, so it does count, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, voted by you guys, and a very, very close call between all of them. Like I said, everybody's the winner. The fan game of this year, or last year, is none other than Pizza Time with Murder Monkeys by SUBRIKE. Congratulations, you won the vote by a very close margin. Again, every single game in this list, as you can see on your screen, is a winner in my opinion, in my book. And next year, or later this year, the winners, I'll do something extra for you guys to give you that extra motivation to go up and beyond. So we're gonna start slow, but some of the categories we're actually gonna have real rewards, physical rewards sent in to your doorsteps. So stay tuned for the end of this year for Fanverse Game Wars 2022, coming later this year again. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. I put a lot of time and effort into it. But don't leave just yet, ladies and gentlemen, because we have one more thing to show you guys. But before I show you, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to every single person who helped me in making this show a reality. Thank you so much to everyone who followed me on Twitter, Instagram, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you to all fan game creators. Thank you to all content creators on YouTube. Thank you to every single performances in their respective fan games. Thank you. I hope to see more from you guys this year, and I hope to see you guys again getting acknowledgement and appreciation by the fans, from the fans, and for the fans. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one and enjoy this final thing.
What are you waiting for? Enter Monster's Paradise. It has a lot of interesting things inside for you.
Something bad happened. Something bad always happens. When a person is decimated by their actions and doesn't even know what to believe in anymore. One emotion always takes over. Agony.